Hi, I'm Rick Levine, the astrological wizard at Tarot.com, here now to talk with you about Aries. Look, Aries is the ram. The ram has these big horns and goes head first into everything, and that's the way you live your life. Head first. Think first, ask questions later. The ram rams into new situations. It's associated with the first house. In astrology, the first house is how we appear to others. It's the beginning of our song and dance, our game, and the first house is our personality. So Aries has to do with that upfront energy, the how we come off to other people. Aries is a fire sign. Fire is active. Fire doesn't think, it just burns. It doesn't feel. It doesn't use logic. It just keeps going. And so Aries is intuitive and it's spontaneous and it's in the moment. Aries, your mantra is ready, fire, aim. And aren't you tired of hearing people tell you to slow down, to think first, act later, to think things through before you open up your mouth and talk? The strength of Aries is that in crises, Aries are great. If you're in trouble, you want an Aries with you on that lifeboat because they can figure things out as you go along. They don't need to know where they're going. They're just going. They are the pioneers and the enterprising people of the Zodiac. But the problem is, and their greatest struggle, is they find themselves in situations where they don't know how they got there. It's going over one too many cliffs too fast because they didn't think first. In relationships, Aries goes best with the two other fire signs, the Leos and the Sagittariuses. Leo and Sagittarius with Aries or another Aries is great as long as they're in action. You got to be doing something. These are friendly signs, certainly can be romantic, but you got to be doing something. The other thing is that Aries also goes well with air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Remember, air feeds fire. It fans or fuels the flames of a fire, and therefore Aries like being with fire signs because their intellectual mental energy pumps them up. Your piece of advice? Slow down. I know you hate to hear it, but once you learn how to not act absolutely spontaneously, you can figure out things still faster than others. Other people will think you're being spontaneous, but just give it that little extra bit of thought before you swing into action. Now that you know the basics about Aries, check out the daily horoscope I write for Aries every day at Tarot.com. I'm Rick Levine.